Sorry guys, my phone got too hot and it just turned off on me. I am so sorry about that. There's still more stuff. There's still more stuff that I have to go over with you guys. So I'll just wait a couple of more minutes. I'll put my phone in front of the fan. And okay, you guys are back. I'm sorry about that. My phone got too hot and it just turned off on me. Okay, it just turned off on me. So I am sorry. I'm going to wait for a few more people to come back in. Sorry about that, guys. My phone got too hot. You know, I need a new phone. And this phone is an Android phone. And I have an expensive service. I got Verizon. So I need to get another phone because this phone isn't ringing right. And I'll go tomorrow. I'll go tomorrow and get another phone, okay? So that we don't have to go through all this. So thank you, guys. There was like almost 50 of us in here. So I'll see if I'll wait till at least half get back in. Sorry, my phone got too hot, so I'm cooling it off right now. But meanwhile, I'm gonna, I was talking about James SafeCHECK. I think he's the weakest link. And I think he's about to crack. And I think that if they offer him some type of lesser charge, would he tell the truth about how this was extortion, how this was an extortion attempt? And come clean and get a lesser charge. I think guilt is getting him. At least I'm hoping that one of them has a conscience. And I think Wade is a lost cause. Oh, did you know his wife? You know, Wade lives in Hawaii and his wife is Hawaiian. Did you know that his wife owns a bookstore and a cafe in Hawaii? And you know they have that family fund and that charity, and it's underneath a community charity where you don't ever have to disclose how much money you got, because the charity files the whatever the charity taxes are as a group. So this is all, and then he started the charity right before it aired at Sundance in January. This is all a money grab, because if it wasn't a money grab, okay, 34 of us. If it wasn't a money grab, guess what? They would drop their appeal. Okay, drop your appeal, Wade. Drop the appeal, James, if this isn't about money. But you know they were paid. Them saying they weren't paid, but their family or for footage, or pictures, they were paid, overpaid for that. They were paid. Because it's all about money. If you can't put the guy in jail and you think he's dead, what's the point? Oh, money and notoriety and fame, but it's backfiring. The public is not buying this. They're not. Okay? And they could lie to us about the ratings and everything else. The MichaelJackson.com is streaming all day today, live in Bucharest, which aired on HBO. Please go there, watch live in Bucharest instead. I will give you all the notes. You don't need to be subjected to child pornography or a promotion for man-boy love and man-boy sex. And the crazy thing about the man-boy love and all this other stuff is neither one of them are gay today. It's just such a ridiculous story. Okay? You were groomed by Michael Jackson for 7 years, introduced to sex with him, had sex over 100 times. Okay? And you were in love with him, and he was in love with you, and it was gentle, and it was wonderful, and you're not gay? Stop. And you're in Hollywood, where the one place in the world or in the country where you can be gay is Hollywood, and as a dancer. So miss me with the BS. You would be gay today. But you're heterosexual, you both have children, and you both have, Wade is married. And SafeCHECK, I don't know if he's still married, but I know he has a child, okay? It's just with a woman in a relationship. So it just doesn't match. None of it matches. It's all just fantasy, fiction, storytelling, and they're good at it because they've been practicing it for years, practicing their story for years. SafeCHECK doesn't say much because he isn't as well versed as Wade is. But SafeCHECK, he got his notes from the Victor Gutierrez book. Okay, the sicko Victor Gutierrez book about Michael showed him naked child pornography, which they never found any child pornography in Michael's house from foreign books. That was from Gutierrez's book. Okay, the wedding thing, Gutierrez's book. Okay, and then that wedding ring, it looks too big for a kid's finger. It really does. Okay, and it's just ridiculous. All of it is stupid and ridiculous. Let me show you guys something, okay? Now that I've cooled off my phone, that's probably why it wasn't turning around, because it was too hot. Okay. Now there were two suspicious books that a lot of naysayers like to bring up, and they were confiscated in the 1993 raid. And one of the books was called The Boy, apparently a gift from a fan who inscribed the fly leaf with a heart and the words "From your fan, Rhonda." The notation 1983 Chicago as it appears on the page. So that book, okay, which is not child pornography, was given to Michael by a fan. Okay, Boys Will Be Boys. Let's talk about that book. That's also from the 93 raid, in which Michael Jacob Hagen, who is a liar, said Michael gave him this book in 98, but then this book was confiscated in 93. Michael went through hell, so Michael would still continue to give out the same book. These people are liars and they're forgers. Okay. Anyway, the boys, the other Boys Will Be Boy contains the following note in the flyleaf. Never knew that's what it was called, a flyleaf. Look at the true spirit of happiness and joy in these boys' faces. This is the spirit of boyhood, a life I never have had and will always dream of. This is the life I want for my children. The note is signed MJ and what appears to be MJ's handwriting. The book has been in police custody for 12 years, well, since 93. Okay, so just want to let you guys know that I knew that there was one book that was signed by a fan and another book that Michael signed, but if they found it, he never gave that book out. And there's no proof that Michael ever even looked in these books because his fingerprints weren't on the other book. No fingerprints of Michael's were in the other book. His fingerprints were, we know that his name was in this one because his inscription, if you believe that. But no unidentified kids' fingerprints were found in either book. Okay, this is the proof. This is the truth. This is the facts. I have haters. Haters make up stories about me, lie about me all the time. So I know how haters can be obsessive. And they're lying on my friend Peter Michael Bobby, and they're just big old liars. So I know how it feels to be lied on, how stalkers that make up stuff because they want to take you down for whatever reason. Okay, so then we were talking about Wade trying to recruit more of Michael's friends to say they were molested by Michael because Wade knows that they're about to lose this case and in the court of public opinion and also in the trial. They're about to lose everything. And somebody asked Wade, they said, so did Carter tell you that he was molested by MJ too? Okay. And I guess his reply was, I'm not alone, you asked. Wade says, I'm not alone, you asked. And so Wade tried to get Aaron Carter involved in this, right? So then Aaron Carter, he writes, if he mentions my name, I will sue him. Straight up, Wade Robson. You mention my name, you better have $100,000 to retain an attorney because I'll drown you in court cost alone. So these other people that Wade is trying to recruit, they're mad, okay? They're upset. They're upset. They're like, don't bring me into this bull crap. It's not true. Now, this is something where this is the rumor going around. I haven't researched it myself, but fans are pretty good. Okay, there is a video, and it's this video that's in Leaving Neverland, and it's supposed to be where he says, Michael, I love you, happy birthday. But Michael wore this outfit a few times, right? Michael was honored at the Regent Hotel on February 20th, 1990. Wade's birthday is on September 7th. So he stopped a press conference to say happy birthday to a kid 7 months earlier. And then Michael wore it 2 other times, but no time was it near Wade's birthday. So we're thinking that this is doctored, that this happy birthday to Wade, I love you, is doctored. And even if it wasn't doctored, so what? Michael told a lot of people he loved them, especially since Wade's mama picked up Wade and his sister Chantel, and they moved to Los Angeles. Reportedly, the father was so distraught and unhappy about that that the father killed himself, committed suicide. Okay? So was Michael saying, if this is true, was Michael's trying to replace a little boy who lost his father to suicide and said, I love you, I'm a father for you now, I'll be there for you? This is all just, yeah. And so we believe, so it is rumored right now that this is doctored. Okay, the estate. The estate made a statement yesterday, okay? And I was hoping that they had filed an injunctive relief, and got this not to air. Apparently they did not, and this is pretty much of Stay Strong, and they're terrible people, and we're on this. But no statement that they were able to be successful with their injunctive release to stop the airing of it, in which it was written in the confidentiality provision that I read with you guys. You know, that's in another one of my videos. You guys can go back and you guys can watch it. I read that with you guys. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I'm moving so fast. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good with mine. I think I'm going over everything. Oh, okay. Turn the camera around. Okay, guys. And okay, these are my closing remarks about this, because I think I went through all my notes. Okay, I think I went through all my notes. My closing remarks. Oprah thinks Wade and James are going to be a poster boy for child abuse victims. Right? That's how she's kind of like saying, you know, with the 100 people watching, they're all child abuse victims, which I believe she traumatized these people from them having to watch this child pornographic movie about love, when most of them had nothing to do with love when they were having sex. And so they looked kind of confused and traumatized. But I have to watch the whole thing. It hasn't aired, but little parts of it was released, and it's pre-recorded. That means it's edited. Okay? It's edited. So it's edited to get a certain perspective across. Okay? Because it's not live. Okay? This is bad, because here they are, they lied under oath. They're supposed to be telling the truth in front of a camera, which is not under oath. And this is supposed to be some poster children. They're supposed to be poster boys for child victims. It's going to backfire. And now less victims are going to be believed, and it's setting back child abuse victims, this whole thing, because the world is not believing this. When I went on Roland Martin's Twitter and I read all those comments, and this is not the Michael Jackson fan base, y'all. This is like the black activist fan base, the political ones, right? They're not having it. They're still going to listen to Michael's music. They're still not going to believe a word that is said. And a lot of them knew a lot of the issues that surround this travesty. Okay? So I still think that lawsuits should continue to be filed. And I believe that more lawsuits should be filed. Obstruction of justice. We need to find out why Ron Zonin didn't prosecute for perjury. Was that really only his right? Because he's a part of the Diane Dimond sewing circle with Victor Gutierrez. Okay, Diane Dimond had went to Canada, and there was supposed to be this kid that was molested by Michael, and found out that the kid admitted that it wasn't true. He was a professional. He was a hired liar to say Michael molested him. So, guys, let's just try to stay calm. And I'm going to suffer through this, and I'm going to watch it. I'm going to have notes. And if I'm not too traumatized, I'm not coming on tonight unless I just have to. Unless I just have to come on tonight. I don't think I am. I think I'll just wait till tomorrow. Unless there's something in here that I just have to tell you guys that's just so important. But I am going to watch it. I'm going to cook myself dinner. I had a nice workout. I'm wearing my white clothes. See, I'm wearing white clothing. Even clear glasses, my white earrings, my white pearl bracelet, my clear necklace, okay? Because I gotta put as much innocence on this as I can. So I gotta get in the spirit of Michael, right? And the family, and wear the white. Okay, guys, I'll try to get back. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in a bit. Bye.